Hey guys, Mr. Worstenall here. I'm coming you guys with another Pixel Gun video, and in today's video we are going to be discussing the new devs and management Pixel Gun is undergoing. Now, only about 2 hours ago, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, Pixel Gun, who's usually been dormant to all their fans lately, had put out a notification to all their fans, and what they basically said is we basically threw out or fired all the other people, all the developers who don't know how to who don't know how to make a game, and we kicked them out. We're gonna listen to our fan, interact with them more. Now, on the surface, to anybody pretty much, from this is something new. We never heard a word from them. We never hear any words from them. Everybody complains. They don't say anything. They just ignore us. It sounds good. It really does sound good, and there's nothing wrong with having that type of mentality. However, there are issues, just like how to point out about everything. But hear me out. Pixel is already extremely unbalanced. Everybody knows this. Nobody can deny it. And in this video, you'll see me getting demolished by just people who don't have any skill. They're just spamming things, and personally it's just not good. Anyways, um aside from the little brain fart, I would like to discuss about what would happen if these devs don't know how to listen. If these devs don't know how to listen, keep in mind that they already got rid of the developers of the game. So basically all the new weapon models, such as what you're seeing right now, I'm using the Exopilot Sniper and the Exopilot Demolitions, as well as the Excalibur, the Mercenaries, and basically all those weapons down there and many more. They got rid of those weapons because I guess they're too overpowered. Now, the devs or the staff that's left may consider to nerf or patch or just get rid of weapons altogether. And with their new management, they could actually do that. They could actually get rid of weapons. However, they could also do many bad things if they listen to people without considering their actions. Like for a lot of people, people will say, get rid of gems, get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of the smart bullet bazooka, get rid of the mega guns, get rid of the multitaskers, get rid of the mercenary, get rid of all these things. And if they do that, they'll still have problems because the game is fundamentally unbalanced. From having people shoot up into the air with the killer shark to people using one-shot weapons for their entire arsenal, this game is just extremely unbalanced, and we all know it. There's no debating that. But we all know that Pixel has changed over time. Over on Facebook, I talked to them hoping that they would respond to hope to listen to good criticism, good things to fix. One major example is the upgrade system. It sucks ass. You buy the gun, right? And then only a little less, you have to buy the gun again just to do like 2 extra damage of, and it takes an hour to upgrade just for a little 2 damage, and you pretty much have to buy the gun all over again, and it's too expensive and it takes too much time. I prefer the 3-star system, or at least something like the system where you buy it once and it's a lot cheaper. Like if you bought something that's 300, the next time you upgrade it's like 100, then 110, and for the last one it is just little gems, like 20 gems, 30 gems for the final unlock. Things like that. That would make it easier or better. Another thing another thing they needed to fix was certain weapon damage. Now, there are things I like to think about to say nerf and get rid of, but let's think of it like this. The people who have those weapons are gonna expect changes. Either they're gonna work around it or they're just gonna deal with it. But weapons like the smart bullet bazooka, which can kill you in 2 hits in Siege, which you guys don't see. This weapon I have right now is 37 damage. 37 damage shot per shot because that's what it says. And it's a 2-hit kill. Now, when a smart bazooka with this, when you bring it into the siege match, it will do the same thing, except it homes in on you, does more damage, more explosive radius, and they're balanced, air quotes. And it's not. It's not. You can make every weapon the same amount of damage, and but just because one has more the same damage as another, it doesn't mean it's gonna fix the entire game. That's like if that's like how if you make a game, right, and everybody dies in one hit, or there's this one weapon that kills somebody in one hit. Now they grab that one weapon and they they make that power, but to every gun, every single one of them. That's not balanced. That's just compensating for a bad cause. Now, as you guys see here, I have my account back, which is nice and all, but it doesn't do you much when everybody else is spamming garbage. Here I am getting molested by the supercharged rifle, toy bomber, um, the reflector, soul thieves, just people who just scummily play this game. This is my fun setup, or at least for this map. And as you guys can see, it's not really working out as well as I thought it would be. Look, and my mech doesn't even survive. Anyways, now the major problem is that most developers, hopefully being like Volcron, they can actually listen to their fans and actually have a mind for their own. There's a difference between if you listen to your fans and you don't do anything, or you actually make a situation worse. And it has happened before. And there's a few things I also now for things that I want fixed, I strictly just don't want pets. I don't want pets. If you're gonna have a pet, make it like in a background character where it doesn't do any damage, it just follows you around, maybe takes a hit. But it cannot attack. That's all I want it to, just not attack. It gives you perks, like say for the eagle, gives you a little extra damage boost while midair. Phoenix would be to any weapon that does fire damage, more damage fire. Um, for the Cyber Phoenix, any weapon. There's a lots of ideas that I can toss, but that's one thing I don't like. Pets just are game breaking, and as you guys will see, when some guy uses Resurrection, I'll be taking a lot of damage because he's still alive, and I just can't stop him. And pets to me, like I said, they're the worst aspect of the gun game to me. And then and here's another thing I want. I want them to remove Resurrection. The reason I say this is because Resurrection is so annoying. It serves no purpose in a game like Pixelon. Whereas if you get hit and you die, you have a chance to survive. Well, 90% of the time this happens, you literally just get melted because the person knows where you're gonna spawn when you resurrect and slow down you until you die. It just we it just wastes more bullets and time for the inevitable. Another thing they added is respawn delays. I don't know about you, but when I die and I know who killed me, I want to go out, spawn, and kill them again. I can't do that with a respawn delay saying, no, slow down. I play the game my way. If I want to wait and hope to God they don't kill me again, that's my decision. Don't make a respawn delay unless you're playing a game that is heavily based on teamwork or just not. For a game like Pixelgun, respawn delays should not be in the game unless you're playing like Siege or Siege. Now, I got my account back and I synced it, and this is what you'll see. This is level 37 gameplay. Before you guys saw I was level 18, I set my account, and this is where I'm at. It's awful. I hate it. And if they can do something to fix this mess, you need to tell them specifically what it is, because if you just let them do what they do, they won't listen or consider something, and then something will change. And guess what? They're gonna have to do a whole new patch, which takes a whole new month. And judging from how it looks like, the developers really are talking and trying to sort out issues with the game and talk to their fans. However, we need to remember that just because someone isn't new in charge doesn't mean it's going to be in a good way. Now, I'll be trying to make these videos out better, more better quality, but for the most part, I'll try to do these as well as I can and as frequent as I can. This has been Mr. Worsenal. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys later.